What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't made a video nor a live stream on this channel in a long time, but I thought of posting on it just to get, some uploads through this channel, even though I don't really frequently do anything on this channel. But in today's video, I'm going to be doing a official tier list of every Jason Voorhees. I have been waiting to do this on my main channel, and a lot of people have been, wondering why I haven't done this. I've actually had a lot of people ask me why haven't I made a video regarding this, because I'm such a huge fan. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Jason Voorhees. I got like 3 Jason masks. I got Jason slippers. I got Jason hats, shirts, you name it. I'm a huge fan of Jason Voorhees, okay? So we're going to be ranking every Jason Voorhees that has been in every movie minus Part 5, because as you guys know, Part 5 Jason, he's not actually Jason Voorhees. He was just someone dressed up as Jason Voorhees in the movie. Terrible movie, by the way. I don't even know why they released Part 5 Jason movie. It was poo. But anyway, out of all the Jasons that we're going to be ranking, there's only one that you can't see that's covered by my face cam right now. It's at the very top right here. But I'll be going through them all by the first one to the most previous. So the very first Jason that we're going to be ranking is Part 2. Now, Part 2 Jason, it's the first ever Jason we had. It's the first Jason in all of the movies. And when it comes to the looks, it's not the best. It's not the best. But I'm not going to say it's terrible. I'm not going to say Part 2 Jason was completely terrible. Okay, actually, I never even explained to you guys all the tiers. So you got the best, which is the best Jason. Underneath the best, you got good. Then you got it gets the job done. Then needs work on, bad. Then dumpster. Dumpster is straight up terrible. So here we go. Okay, Part 2. I'm going to put... Wait, how do I add Part 2? Okay. I'm going to put Part 2 Jason. So this is Part 2 Jason, if you guys haven't noticed. Why is it, like, super small? Okay. Part 2 Jason, I'm going to put at... I'm going to put at it gets the job done. Honestly, I feel like Part 2, it gets the job done. You know, Part 2, it's your standard Jason. I'm not going to put it too high. I'm not going to put it too low. I'm going to put at it gets the job done. Now, after Part 2 Jason, we got Part 3, which is this one right here. Now, with Part 3, it's the first Jason we got with the hockey mask. It's also the first ever Jason we had when it comes to how the Jason it looks now to this day. This is the default Jason. In my opinion, I feel like Part 3 is overrated as fuck. Not even going to lie. But, let's see. We'll put Part 3 at... See, I actually like Part 3. That's the thing. Now, I definitely much rather Part 3. You know what? I'm going to change these up. I'm going to put Part 3 at it gets the job done. I'm going to put Part 2 at needs work. I feel like that makes sense. I'm not going to put them too high. So Part 3 as is it gets the job done. Part 2 needs work done. Because Part 2, it wasn't even that best Jason. Okay, after Part 3, we got Part 4, which is this one. Now, the difference from Part 4 to Part 3 is Part 4 is a little bit more damaged. That's pretty much the only difference from Part 3 to 4, is he now has this cut on his head, as you can see. His clothes are a little darker because they gotten more dirty and destroyed. It's pretty much Part 3, except he's got cuts and more dirty and more ruined. I would much rather Part 4 over Part 3, but I'm not going to say, you know what, Part 4... I'm going to put Part 4 at good. Honestly, I feel like putting Part 4 at good. Because Part 4 is a good Jason. It's better than Part 3 and it's better than Part 2. I know that for sure. So we'll put Part 4 at good. Now after Part 4, we got Part 6. Which is... Where's Part 6? Am I blind? Okay, this is Part 6. Now Part 6 Jason... He's pretty much Part 4, except now his skin is a lot more raisin looking. It's a lot more dirty. He's a lot more destroyed in this. In the Part 6 movie, he has a utility belt. He's got the spear. You know what, Jason? I honestly feel like this Jason's really good, but I'm not going to say it's the best. This Jason is a really good looking Jason. This is also a Jason that people think of when they think of Jason Voorhees. I'm going to put at Part 6, I'm going to put it at good. Good is a great spot for Jason Part 6. Now, next up, we got Part 7. You guys should know how Oh, I just deleted it. Fuck, I gotta go get it again. Jason Part 7. Open. Okay. Is he back? Yeah, he's back. Okay, this is Part 7. This has got to be one of the best Jason Voorhees we have ever gotten. He is destroyed. He just looks so scary in this one, in my opinion. I feel like this Jason's probably the most destroyed and most, like, deadly-looking Jason, in my opinion. I feel like Part 7 is one of my favorites. The reason why I like Part 7 as well is because he has the chain around his neck, and oh my god, the chain around the neck is classic when it comes to ranking. I'm going to put Part 7 at the best. Part 7 is definitely worth being the best. Also, in the comments, leave what you would have ranked everyone with the ranks I put. Now, after Part 7, we got Part 8, which is this one right here. Part 8 is definitely game-changing. Part 8 was one of the most liked movies when it came to Friday the 13th. I think Jason Going to Manhattan was the most liked Jason Voorhees movie, the one that everyone definitely watched the most. With this Jason, he's very wet. He's very just rotten in this movie. He looks very rotten. It's a completely new mask, for sure. It's a bigger, fatter mask. I never was a huge fan of the fat-looking mask. I like the ones that curve in and they cover, you know, the sides of his face as well, not just out like this. But Part 8 was a really good Jason. But we're ranking him when it comes to my opinion and the looks, obviously. So, I'm going to put this one at It Gets the Job. Because imagine me putting It Gets the Job Done right beside Part 3. You know what? I'm going to put it at It Gets the Job Done. Honestly, I feel like Part 8 should be at It Gets the Job Done. Next up is Part 9. This is Part 9 right here. One feature about Part 9 that I love the most is definitely the hair. Because we haven't had any Jason so far in this movie with strands of hair, unless you're talking about Part 2. Because as you guys know, Part 2 Jason, without his sack, you can see his hair and his facial looks, and he did have a lot of hair in that movie. But in this one, I really like how he has the strands of hair. This Jason definitely looks the most fucked up. Out of all of them, this is the most fucked up Jason. I mean, the mask is pretty much embedded into his skin. He has wrinkles all around. Like, he's fucked in this movie. I know that for sure. I'm going to put it at good. Part 9 is definitely going to go at the good ranking. Now, after I rank all these Jasons, I'm going to be looking at them and most likely fixing them up. Okay, next up, we got Part 10 Jason. So, this is the Jason that turns into Uber Jason. I love the look of this Jason. I'd probably, you know what, I'm definitely putting this up at the best. A lot of people will disagree with me and say that this Jason is terrible. But the people that say that this Jason is terrible are the fans that only like, you know, the classic looking Jason. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say I don't like specific looking Jasons. I have always been a huge fan of the more modern looking Jason. I'm not going to say futuristic. I'm not going to say like advanced Jason. I'm going to say I've always been a huge fan of the modern looking Jasons. And modern, I mean the Jason from Freddy vs. Jason. I mean the Jason that turns into Uber Jason. I mean the Jason that's in the reboot. I mean the Jason that is Part 7 Jason. You know, these Jasons look similarly modern. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's Part 10. Now, after that, we got Uber Jason. A lot of you are fans of Uber Jason. I'm pretty sure Uber Jason is one of the most liked Jasons that have been out there. But I'm not a huge fan of the whole futuristic Jason. I'm not a really huge fan of this Jason. And by my ranking, I know a lot of people are going to disagree. But I'm going to put this Jason at... I'm going to put it at bad, honestly. It's just not the type of Jason we have. It's not a really good-looking Jason at all. It's literally just Jason with a metal mask. I wouldn't even consider this Jason, to be quite fair. Okay, now next up, we have... So after Uber Jason is Freddy vs. Jason. This one right here. This is my most favorite Jason we have ever had. Everyone hates it when they hear me say this because everyone says, this Jason's terrible. This is the worst Jason we've had. I love the looks of this Jason. Look, let me just search up Let me just search up Jason versus Freddy Jason. This Jason looks really good. This is by far my favorite looking Jason we've had. So if you look at him, what's a great image that they have of him? Look, this Jason's great. Like, look at the look of his mask. I really like, this is my favorite Jason to be ever made, by far. By far, this Jason's really nice. So if I'm going to rank this Jason, I'm going to put it at the best. Another thing I love about this Jason is his mask. Because in this Jason movie, Freddy scratches his mask, which leaves his mask looking a lot scratched. Another thing with his mask, it doesn't look so white compared to most of the other Jason masks that you will see. It doesn't look so white and it doesn't look so brown. It looks more like a yellowish tint to it, and I really like that as well. I love the clothes on him in this version of Jason as well. It's very modern. It's not too old school. It's more simple. So I'm gonna rank him at best when it comes to the Jasons. Now next up, we've got this is the last Jason that we're gonna be ranking, and it's gonna be the Jason from the reboot. If you see this Jason without his mask, it is the most terrifying Jason we've ever had. Like, straight up scary. Look, let me just show you. Jason reboot without mask. Terrifying. This is him right here. Look at this. That's a toy version, obviously, but I gotta find the app. Look at this. That's a picture of him right there. That's a great image right there. Look at his face. This is the most terrifying Jason we've ever had by far. It was just terrifying. So this is a very liked Jason I have, but I'm not going to say it's the best. And it's not good as well. I'm going to rank it at it gets the job done. Honestly, it gets the job done. So there we go. We ranked every Jason that has been in the movies. None of them went in dumpster, so I'm going to have to really look into this. So part 2, I'm going to put it bad, honestly. Needs work on. Part 3 definitely needs work on because part 3 has like nothing to it, to be honest. And Uber Jason, I'm going to put Uber Jason at dumpster. Honestly, I feel like this is what I'm going to rank all the Jasons. Maybe. So I'm basically saying that Uber Jason is the worst one. The second worst is part 2. The third worst is part 3. Okay. Is there anything else I can improve on with this tier list? I feel like this is a tier list. Honestly, I feel like this is my tier list for every Jason Voorhees. So here you go, guys. This is my official tier list for every single Jason Voorhees we have ever had in all the movies. And from the best ones, we got part 7, part 10 before turning into Uber Jason, and then we got the Jason from Freddy vs. Jason at the best top 3 Jasons. So hey, that's my tier list. This is my official tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see me make more videos regarding Jason Voorhees, always drop a like on today's video. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe as well. I am recording this video on OBS right now. I still need to work on editing videos. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, this is my tier list of every Jason Voorhees right here. If you're new around here, subscribe with notifications on because I will be posting more on this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.